Is true. And
You
you
lived with him for
arrive.
2 months as well. You know exactly what his farts do.
I just remember 5 o'clock in the morning waking up to hearing someone walking because I was sleeping in the basement at the time, and I hear, brrr. And that's it. And that
Mm-hmm.
was all. I'm laying in bed, I'm like, trying not
And
to laugh.
that's
Mm-hmm.
apparently how we're starting the Twitch stream. Is
Of course.
that story?
Fart talk, how do we not?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's our start? Awesome.
Yeah, that's our start.
Naturally. Of course.
Super appropriate, always. Alright, so I guess we gotta do a bit of a recap for everyone else, because it's been a while. Uh, how should I word this? I don't want to give anything away yet. It's where the party left off, now that everyone's more or less remembering. They came upon a small encampment and battled the sub-chief, as well as other lizardmen. Maya tried to burn down the watchtower. Chunaka did an overkill with lightning, basically obliterating the thing in the land underneath it. Ganima turned the rogues invisible, and Gavin was basically an oiled dwarf.
Sorry, Fred's just reporting
He
a
wasn't
echo on
actually
the
well, just
Twitch.
nothing was hitting him.
How do we have it? I don't know why.
Is it both your microphones or something? Give me 1 second.
Don't know.
What's going on?
I've
Fred just said there's
unmuted
an
the
echo,
stream
but
and I don't hear an
Okay.
echo.
Mike, he has an echo, but I don't know what he's like. What an echo of who, of what, of. It's just there's an echo apparently.
Fredster, I think it's actually on your end because I have the stream on and I don't hear anything.
Echo, echo, echo. Anything, anything.
Now there's an echo.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got a greased up Gavin, who's not actually greased up. Rolara is hiding amongst the bodies, I believe.
The bodies at the floor.
That's exactly what I think. And just like this little crazy little assassin knives. Yeah, did you guys find anything? I don't think you found anything yet, did you? We kind of
No,
ended
Yeah,
our.
we
we stopped
literally
right after
just finished combat.
Yeah. I don't think we've had the chance to look around because I've got nothing written down about her finding.
Right.
I'm guessing at this point, because we've been doing actions where Laura and I are no longer invisible.
Yeah.
That's also fair. Yeah, you guys would definitely not be invisible anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So with that, why do I have a nightmare beast written down for 1 hour?
We already fought that.
Yeah.
No, we did not. We killed Lizard Man.
Was that a Chunaka spell?
Oh, I thought we fought that.
Hmm.
Let me look
Was
at my
that a,
notes.
No.
was that a Chunaka thing?
I mean,
Yeah, I
look
don't
at
have.
that.
Yeah,
Look
it
at
was a
look at
Chunaka
the
thing.
monsters that we
Sorry.
fought. Oh, you had a nightmare beast?
Okay.
Yeah,
Was that
Oh
right?
god, yeah.
because it's
Yeah, you
like
were right.
there's Maya, Shadow, Adam. I know. I write some of your character names. I write some of your real names. I don't know why I'm like this. Anyway, so I have party names, and then there's Nightmare Beast, and it shows Nightmare Beast with Chunaka, so it's a Chunaka
Okay. Yeah,
Nightmare
because I
Beast.
have nothing in my battle list either about a nightmare beast.
It's a good
No, we
thing I
definitely
keep
fought a nightmare beast.
good-ish notes. Oh, you summoned a nightmare beast.
Yeah, we fought with a nightmare beast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. To fight the chieftain.
Okay.
Wait, I had it written down here. Hold on. Yeah, Nightmare Beast and Attack Chieftain.
Oh my god.
As long as I got that figured out, because I was like, why is there a nightmare beast for only an hour?
Yeah.
I did a thing.
It
You
was
knocked it
the
into
hour
thing.
that ticked me off. That was probably a spell summon.
All right, so Meh. Meh, meh. So party, what will you do next?
Just to confirm, this guy is dead here, right?
Oh, yeah.
He's
I
probably
didn't
the
mark
Okay.
last one we had to kill,
I
so
was
that's why
just
there's no
making
marking.
yeah, I was just making sure before we went on to not in combat mode.
Yeah,
we
he did.
Okay. Um,
Yeah, because we celebrated winning, and then Corey was.
yeah,
Just
that's what I
checked the tents.
I just wanted to
Mhm.
double check as a paranoid. Anyways, well, Maya's gonna head back over to the rest of the group and eye that portal thing over here cautiously. Um, does it look portal-y, or what does this thing look like?
It kind of
We
looks
hadn't actually
portal-y.
seen a portal. We were just told it was a glow. I thought.
Oh,
Yeah.
We
well,
see like a
whatever this
glow
is.
off to the distance
Yeah.
Yes,
because
whatever
the
this
map wasn't to scale.
is this like something we can see immediately, or is this like 10,000 kilometers away?
Unless you get close enough to those huts, you wouldn't actually see it. It's kind of tucked away.
Okay, well, in that case, then I'm gonna go looting. I just go to the nearest hut and looking up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same, but I'm gonna loot the two guys around us.
Although Maya will quickly turn to each of her companions and be like, "No eating."
Look who's talking. Apple eater.
Oh.
Apples don't talk. We're allowed to eat them.
Well, I guess he saw you, Maya. Oh, he shouldn't have done that, Maya.
Well, Relora's definitely gonna like jump on the chests of the two critters around her and take their last light before try looting them and maybe popping out some teeth or something.
As I'm trying to rustle through their
As you
clothes,
do.
jumping on their chests, I'm like, God damn it!
Yep.
I forgot my
Why do I
dice
picture
downstairs.
Why do I picture you two just going like, "Is she gone?" Okay.
Yeah, I can
Throw it on
totally see you
fire.
guys
We'll eat
sneaking
it
around.
later. No, we're not gonna eat them.
Gavin will go loot that tent
Yeah, after I'm done
or
looting
pick a
these
fight
guys
with whatever's in it.
on them, I'm sure I'd like to go look at this tent right next to me and Relara.
Yeah, this is the tent that Maya's going in.
But
I don't know
also,
who's doing
is
what.
is there anybody? Corey, can you still talk while you're doing your thing, or should
Yeah,
we wait?
sorry, I'm grabbing dice.
Oh, okay. Uh, is there anybody actually in the watchtower, or is it just a watchtower with nothing in it?
I don't know. Why don't you investigate?
God damn! Well, it's on
I
fire.
mean, it's
That's
on
why.
fire. They'd
Okay.
probably be doing something.
I had a question. I was going to try and use oh my god, that word prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, I was going to try and use it, but the uses are I can only freeze water. I can't unfreeze water. And it looks like the icicles are kind of hanging over the watchtower where it's burning. Is that
Could you
That
fair to
use
was
say
like
or no?
all along the
It's
coastline. I
it's
think it
all
was
along the
supposed,
coastline.
if I
Oh,
remember
okay,
right.
so they're not hanging over the watchtower. Okay, so I
It's
can't
some
really help.
magical bullshit.
Yeah, I can't move any water to get it on there. I can't put it out. I guess it's just gonna be another bonfire.
You're not a water bender?
Yeah. I guess I'll investigate it after I loot the two corpses with nothing on them.
So, Maya, you're checking one, and Gavin, you're checking
Mhm.
another. Both of you
I
need to
thought
roll
Maya was
investigation.
in the tent, and
I-
Ganima and myself were checking the lizard men.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm in checking this tent here.
You're checking.
Like we're all in
I
the
went over to
same
check
you're
area,
one of
checking
but
the
we're all
bottom
checking
tent.
different
Okay.
things.
So Maya, I'll make you roll investigation first.
15 plus 3, so 18.
You find 2 coin purses. They're filled to the brim. You don't know how much they are unless you're going to count them at the
I'm
moment.
definitely going to I am definitely going to open it.
There's roughly about 50 to 75 gold in each bag.
Nice. And no one can see me inside the tent?
Not at this moment, no.
Okay, thank you. So just to be clear though, before I add it to my inventory, is it 50 or 75?
One has 50, the other has 75.
Okay, thank you.
You also find like a couple weeks worth of rations, only for one person, but you could always share it.
Are they real rations or vegetarian rations?
Real.
Okay. Any weapons or armor or I'm trying to think of anything else they would carry with them. Any sign of hostages, anything like that?
Inside that tent, no. There's some like straw on the floor where they were sleeping. There's not even like blankets or anything fancy.
Okay.
Gavin, Gavin's in the other tent, right?
Yeah.
I need you to roll for investigation. You're in tent 2.
13.
So while you're rummaging around, you find a really pretty shield. It looks like it has dragon scales on it.
Is it an adamantine pan like Senchi's?
I mean, you can later get it identified, but it is, as far as you can tell, it's a shield with dragon scales on the front at least. It looks very fancy. It definitely doesn't look like something a lizard folk would have.
It's really just an ornate walk.
Well, Senchi's was mithril, wasn't it?
His cooking knife was.
Oh, I thought his walk was too, because they used it as a shield.
It was
Anyways,
adamantine.
okay. Adamantine, okay.
You also find a map.
I will grab hold of both of them.
Rolars, you're taking the last light and going through the bodies.
Yeah, me and Merlar are both doing the same thing.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, to the 2 bodies next to us.
Amongst the bodies, there's like whatever crappy armor they have. It looks like it's leather, more skin of animals and creatures that they found along the way getting there. Some of them have a couple coin pouches on them. I'd say roughly you'd find all together maybe 50 gold amongst all the bodies.
Hey, Merlar, grab those coin pouches for us. Well, I can't hear you now.
Really?
There you
Can't
are.
hear you now.
We can hear you now. Sometimes when you go into the Relora voice, it also doesn't pick you up.
It's also been a while.
Take that. Grab those pouches for us, Merlar.
Sorry, didn't hear that. What?
Grab those pouches for us, Merlara.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. Anyways, and
Got
then I'll
like
look.
one
I'll,
pouch in each hand. She's like,
okay, I'll look up and I'll see the third tent down here. Let's say, hey, let's go
That
look
one's already
look
been
in
looked
there.
through. The third one that hasn't
Wait.
been looked through is
What?
the one by Adam's little nightmare monster. Or Chunaka's little
Oh.
nightmare monster.
Okay, well then I'll say, hey, let's go look at that third tent over there. Once we didn't find anything, but watch out for the fire that we're not paying attention to.
I guess by this point in time, I'll come out. Oops, from the
It's also
tent
what's
that I
one more
was looking at.
bonfire at this point.
Right.
Yeah, right. It's on the coast. Fuck it. So I guess we'll saunter into the third one. Sure,
Alright.
Lara's stabbing and taking last lights with all the other bodies.
Pretty much.
Ganima will creepily look in, see if he can see anything.
Into the third one, yeah?
Yeah.
Roll for initiative. Who's all in that tent with you?
Wait, me and Lara?
You guys are in the tent? You're in the tent one?
Well, me and Lara are the ones that walked in. Nobody else
So,
walked in, right? You guys are both in other tents. And then what is
Yeah, because Rolara's following
doing?
Ganima, like not even paying
what's
attention.
Chewie?
She's
What's
just
Chewie?
like,
She's just chilling outside.
oh, she's following you.
No, I meant Chewie. Like,
Oh,
What's our
he's just
resident
chilling.
Sasquatch up to?
We've lost him.
uh-oh.
He's distracted.
Ruh-roh.
Oh, wait.
No, I got a work call.
Oh, okay. Never
No
mind.
worries.
Oh.
All right, we'll walk into the tent while you're looking at some plants.
So.
No, I'm gonna go over and check out the glowy thing.
Oh. Okay, well, then you gotta wait your turn, mister. Right now,
Alright.
Rolara and Ganima, you guys have to roll initiative.
Damn it! No investigation. All right.
Why did I get a nat 20 on?
Oh.
Why?
On initiative, of course.
So
That's your
24.
Got an
Yeah.
8.
Okay, well, you're
Fuck.
definitely first.
Yes.
So, Rolara.
I also
You got
don't
an
have any
8.
spell slots except for maybe a couple first level spells. So let's have fun.
You have your cantrip still.
I certainly do.
8. Okay. Well, since Rolara rolled highest, you see a small young lizard folk standing in front of you holding a staff that's glowing red.
Did you say it's a child?
Well,
Child, teen-ish. It's
Okay.
smaller,
Okay.
younger, and much more juvenile looking than the
That's
others.
enough. Go ahead.
yeah.
Sorry, keep going.
It's
We
the
have a problem.
baby.
We have a problem. we have a problem. We have a problem.
Oh, I see it.
Since I purchased, I'd say at a knee-jerk reaction, she just hucks her friggin' blink dagger. Blink dog dagger. That's the other word. Blink dagger dog. No, she's not hucking a fucking dog at a blink dog dagger.
The dagger dog. It's the dog holding 2 daggers. Or daggers for feet and legs.
So out of like absolute panic, she just
Reflex.
throws it. Yeah.
Yeah, out of just reflex, because there's this thing staring at her, but the same size as her, with a magic staff, and it's a lizard thing, so she's just like, ah!
All right. Well, I guess roll for attack.
Let's see, where am I going here? I may have a problem.
Is that another fucking 20?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Why, lizard baby?
Well,
I thought that'd be an natty
Does
one. Or something.
26 hit?
Yeah. Like big time.
2 damage.
Right
Oh,
now, I'm
is
like,
that-
now I'm waiting for the damage. Watch this, gonna be nat
Yeah.
one.
The nat 1 damage
Probably.
doubled.
Yeah.
That is the way we roll. Or not.
8?
Nat 20? No.
Yeah.
Eight.
Plus-
My
plus
damage
4, right?
is
Plus
1d4, and it's 1d4 plus 4, and I rolled a
Yeah.
4.
So 8
So that's
12.
8 plus
Damn.
4 then, wouldn't it be? Because it's a crit?
Yeah, 12.
So, Rolara just reacts and tosses her blink dog dagger at this.
And then, but also, if it connects, she can teleport to it.
Oh god.
So she's also then teleporting
Oh,
into this.
That's just horrible.
That's terrifying, actually.
Like she's a freaking face hugger.
Her dagger teleports and like double chest.
I am literally just picturing her throwing her dagger, teleporting over to him, grabbing onto his face, and going, "Give me your last light."
Right? And it's just a kid too, so fucking
Yeah,
extra
did you say the child? Did you say the child was terrified, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I wonder
Just making
why.
sure.
I'm fucking burning up laughing here.
Oh, I'm glad that you did this because it would have been worse if Ganima had a turn.
This is all just.
Oh man.
Oh, I have makeup on it. I'm laughing so hard I'm crying.
So, Laura sees a
We
young
don't even know this
lizard
kid
child
survives this.
tosses her blink dog knife at it, hits it right between the eyes, and then blinks on top of said kid, who's now, by the way, half dead on the floor with Laura standing over him. So, what's your next move?
Oh, I can't hear you.
Oh my god.
Most kids are afraid of things under their bed. No, from now on, I will forever fucking fear a fucking tiny gnome with daggers appearing in front of me.
we just walked in casually. Like, let's go loot this too. And then bing bong.
God, my ribs are already hurting.
Oh, same.
First
My
5
fucking
seconds.
stomach.
Laura's right on him with a dagger and like half health. Yeah, what do you want to do now? What's that glowy stick mean to you?
Now we can at least question. No, we don't have time out or anything.
Ganima just has this weird smirk on his face, to be honest. Watching all this awesomeness.
Oh god.
Everything hurts right now.
Ooh. A few months away and we come back and this is the first thing I do.
Oh, God. Okay, wait. Oh, based on initiative. Okay, so Rolara lands on this kid. Kid's on the ground. Prone. There's a knife in his head. Rolara's on top of him. It's so funny not to picture this. And then, well, the kid drops. Still staff in hand. When the staff hits the ground, as Rolara lands on top of him, there's plants that are now growing all around his head, beside his head, where he dropped the staff with him.
Oh, hey, look. Pretty stuff. That's kind of cool.
No attention span whatsoever. It's so awesome. As the dagger's still in his head, she's like, "Oh, pretty stuff."
Oh, Lord.
From fright to like glee of stabbing to like, ooh, shiny. All in 6 seconds. I love it.
Oh god. Okay. So the Ganima, it's your turn because the kid's prone and pinned.
Oh, really? I'm gonna walk up slowly with a little smirk on my face and say, "Good job, Laura."
No, my camera.
Got him.
And I'm gonna hold an Eldritch blast in my hand and kneel down towards the kid and kind of kind of like slowly come down towards his face and say, "Do you want to drop that that stick before anything bad happens, there, child?
Pretty,
Child?
The kid
If you
lets
are a
go of
child,
it.
pretty sure this is
you let's
our
go of it.
Be the Body's
Yeah.
moment.
You let's go of it. Okay, I'll release my Eldritch blast and say, and I'll just look right at him in the eye. Baron, are you in there? You
The
in there,
kid's
Baron?
confused. So confused.
And he's gonna remember what Hyla said to him and said, "Okay, this might not be my dad, Laura.
Oh.
We might not need to kill it.
Oh.
Just out
I
of
mean, you
curiosity.
can if you want to, but let's talk to it first.
Just out of
Okay, and then I can
curiosity.
take his last light.
Yeah."
Did-
Okay.
And then Ganon will.
And maybe
will-
the pretty
will-
staff he makes flowers. and
yeah,
Chewie-
yeah. And then Ganon will grab the staff away from
Chewie would
the
like a
child.
staff. Chewie
Yeah.
would like the flowers. He likes plants.
Yeah,
Do-
yeah. We can give this to Chewie, and then I'll grab the staff.
Do the rest of us hear the commotion in the tent?
You
The
probably
sounds
hear
of
the
murder.
commotion. Not exactly what would be going on or being said, but
Because
you'd
that
hear
was
some
real
commotion.
quick. She blink dogged right to him, or blink daggered, whatever.
Yeah, I know we can't
It was
stop
over.
it. Yeah.
No, anyways, yeah, you probably hear some shit. That was fun though. I don't know what it did. Yeah, I guess we should just hold on to the kid and maybe get the others and we can talk to him because maybe we should keep him in here. Maybe because outside, not so pretty.
True.
Yeah.
She just sits down on his chest.
He's like, keep him here if you want to go get the others.
Is the
gonna
dagger
take
still
one-
in his head?
No.
So, hearing these strange noises coming from this tent, Maya is going to draw her bow, notch an arrow, and go and investigate. And so she sees Laura pulling a dagger out of the kid's head and sitting on his chest.
Ganima's kneeled down next to his head
Perfectly normal. What are you talking about?
and just like kind of looks up at you. Oh,
Just
hey,
out-
look what we found.
Just out of curiosity, how obvious is it that this is a child?
Quite.
Um,
Its stature, size, and juvenile look in comparison to every other lizard folk you saw makes it obvious.
Maya turns the same color as her hair. And like she looks at Laura, looks at the kid, looks at Ganima, looks at the kid. And she kind of looks like right now she's trying to decide if she should help her friends or shoot them.
We get to ask him
What?
questions now.
Yeah. See, hey,
What?
hold on. We're not gonna kill it.
What happened?
Okay.
If the brain damage isn't permanent.
What happened?
Yeah.
You killed. You.
No, it's still alive. See, look, it was holding this, and it's some glowing scepter wand. What is it?
It's a staff.
Staff.
It makes
Yeah,
pretty
some glowing
flowers when it
staff.
hits the ground.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
It hit the ground when
I'll
it's
kind of wave it around, making like little glowing stuff.
You attacked a child.
He
Yeah.
startled me.
Would you do that to me? And
You're
she
not
kind
a
of just kind of
child.
backs. Oh, she's kind of just backs away.
Probably
You're not a
not.
child.
I
Ganon will
like you.
get up.
You
Ganon
were...
will get up and start walking towards Maya to comfort her.
She.
See, Maya, you're not dangerous. I didn't know if it was dangerous. I was protecting everybody, and he kind of startled me, and the next thing I knew, my knife's out of my hand.
Okay, out of character, I might regret this, but I don't see any other thing I can actually do. I'm going to use one of my healing potions on the lizard person, on the lizard child.
Oh,
Are you
I'm
gonna
gonna
you're
rush
gonna
over.
walk past me and go to
I'm
the
gonna
lizard
yeah,
child?
I'm going
I'm
to
trying to
use
cover you and just like
I'm
flick you
going
with
to
the gun.
I'm going to use my 20 dexterity to avoid your hug because I
Okay.
and I'm going to rush over to the bleeding out lizard child and
From the head, by the
um
way.
yeah, and stuff a potion of healing down its throat.
Aww. So that means I can't take his last light.
okay.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
Maya, why heal it before we talk to it? It's not dead yet.
It's a kid.
God, get me again.
okay, I'm just gonna fix my. You guys keep going. It's really
It's a
crazy wind, and my
it's
It's a
curtain just
lizard
keeps
man,
knocking shit over.
and yes, it is a kid. I'm pretty sure it was my dad, but it doesn't seem like it is. Take a
this
glance
seems.
right back at the kid, the trembling kid, terrified.
I mean, how would how would we feel if a group of lizardmen went into went into our town and entered home and killed a child there or attacked a child there? What would we do? We're
Well, they did that.
Um,
They did
Yeah,
that to
they
other
actually did that.
towns. They're
Yeah, you
bad
see,
people.
Rolora's normally
it
like,
doesn't
just like white
Yeah.
face, fucking eyes vacant.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
right.
they've done that,
Forgot
Maya. This
Relara
is
was
why we were sent
definitely
here.
yes, but we're supposed to be the good guys.
But
This
we
isn't
are
what
the
good
good
guys
guys.
do.
These are the bad guys.
It's
My
a
good. There's
kid.
good, and how am I? How is? Oh, this is. I'm totally out of character. How is Ganima explaining good and bad to you? Like, come on. I know you. You must have. You must be like the thief of the underground.
So,
Is that with the heart of gold because you're just like out to kill this man, but it's
so
just.
But she
keep
cares about
keeping
kids. She always
No,
yeah.
I
cares
know
about
that makes
kids.
sense. All right, In game is more like just
You she's
it's the enemy.
the lizard
They're
person
bad.
is twitching on her maternal instinct or something.
It's all good.
Well, and I'm pretty sure back in the very first episodes, you literally stole food to feed street kids.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
Yep.
anyway, so
Yeah.
by the way, so Chewie and Gavin can definitely hear Maya screaming at the top of her lungs. It's a kid. We're not supposed to kill kids.
I mean, we didn't kill her or it. I don't know if it's a her or him. So
It'd be a little
She's
boy.
going to she's going to turn her backs to her friends right now and focus on the lizard person that she's trying to revive.
that's fine.
And yeah, are are you okay?
He like nods and he just starts crying.
God, okay, out of character. I realize that I am leaving myself
Was
open to so many attacks of opportunity right now. In character,
well, Valar's still on his chest.
Yeah.
is
Mhm.
she?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. She's
yeah.
just like comatose because you're like,
Can I make
what
a
would you
grapple?
like it if they did that? And so she's in like war flashbacks right now.
Can I make a grapple check to push Laura off? Or
Contested
assuming it's gonna be
strength
contested. I don't know if it's
checks.
going to
Yeah.
be. Are
Both
you gonna
have to roll
contest this,
strength.
Shadow, or are you gonna just
Uh
let me push
huh.
you off? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said
There's a
Right?
natural 20
How
coming.
dare
You
you?
You're
said
contesting a slightly insane assassin. Let's go.
I rolled a 6.
Let's go. Like you're gonna push her, she just swats.
Yeah. She kind of just rocks
What
back
am I
and forth
rolling
for a
to
moment.
contest?
Strength.
Strength.
Yep. Well, before my bonus, I rolled a 14, so.
Yeah, you definitely you succeed. I rolled
Mhm.
I rolled a 6 after my bonus.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm just
so with
picturing
my
her
bonus, I'm
being all
16.
emotionally angry and going like the softest girly, like, and Roller's like, mm-mm.
I'm kind of picturing Relora rocking back and forth like one of those clown punching thingies.
Oh, on top of the
A
kid.
Weeble wobble.
Yeah.
Hey, Weebles
So,
wobble, but they don't fall down.
It's true.
so she poor.
How to tell
as
when
I
you were
say,
born in the 80s.
but Maya sees this crying child. Basically, she doesn't see lizard men. She just sees crying child, and Relora sitting on him is like, "Get off!" And when that doesn't work,
No.
she just tries her best to comfort the crying child, like strokes his head, and it's going to be okay. I'm going to keep you safe from these.
The kid just looks
For,
even more terrified.
yeah.
By this time, you'll realize that the kid barely understands common tongue.
I was
Mostly only
literally just
speaks
going to ask if
Draconic.
he understands what I'm saying. She's going to try in common and then switch to Elvish to see if he recognizes either.
He can understand Elvish a little better than common tongue, so he's starting to calm down. But when he tries to speak back, it's all in Draconic.
Um,
Oh, nice.
and the person that has understand tongues or whatever the spell is, I'm mad
Can
at
it
at the moment.
speak
I'm gonna.
deep
Yeah,
speech?
I was. You go. While you guys are working on this, I'm just gonna go to the edge of the tent and yell for Gavin and Chewie to say, "Hey, come look what we found."
For
He
the most
can
Yeah,
part,
keep
you
understand
can
a
just
keep
little
stay
bit
using
of
over.
your
deep speech,
keep
but
using
not a lot.
your speeches and stuff.
What was that, Corey?
He can understand a bit of your deep speech, some of the words,
Mm-hmm.
but he can't speak
No
it back.
different from his Elvish? Or okay. No different from like his Elvish and stuff?
Yeah. There's
Okay.
like
I'm just
words that
gonna
he can pick up on, but the common tongue he
Mhm.
can't understand at all.
sense
Or
sensing or
undercommon? Yeah, deep speech and undercommon.
You can do a bit of the undercommon more so.
Mm.
But when he speaks back, when he's trying to like respond after you
Mhm.
talking to him in undercommon, it comes out in Draconic.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say in Elvish you can't
What is
speak
what is
back.
draconic?
Like dragon
Uh,
speech.
Yeah,
It's,
language.
it's the language of like kobolds and lizard men and stuff like that,
Mm.
and dragons.
So we can basically talk to it and get it to understand us, but we can't understand him.
Yeah.
Awesome.
When
I'm
have I
just
ever made
gonna
anything easy for you guys?
Again, I was just gonna like, yeah, I guess just
Oh!
put the staff into his pack or put it on his back or something.
Okay.
I have an 8.
Laura has an idea.
What's up, Pilar?
I know what we can do. Because he can understand us, but we can't understand him. So what if we talk to him in whatever language he understands, but he only can respond yes or no, and it's like, move this hand for yes, move this hand for no.
or just shake your head or nod your head.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But I'm
Yes,
also
yes or
sitting
no?
on
Yeah.
him, so the shake and nod might be a little
Okay.
hard
She
to do,
did
and
just
I
stab
don't
him
know
in
if
the
we
head.
want to. Yeah, I don't know
Yeah.
if we want to entice any brain damage.
Gamma's gonna walk up
Whenever my dagger
and ask Laura. Laura, can you get off him? I'm gonna help him up and sit him up against the side of the tent here, so I'll be around him. You can't get away.
Okay.
She
Okay.
strangles him.
And then I'll just lift him by his shoulders, like underneath his arms, and just kind of set him up against the side of the tent, and we'll all be standing around him. Well, us four right now.
Currently,
Us
Maya
three.
is going to be wrapping her arm around him, kind of keep him
Okay, so
calm,
you're helping as well
being
to
motherly,
kind of help him up to
and
his seat.
glaring at Relora at the moment.
Hey, Laura didn't know it
Yeah.
was an enemy. We just walked in. We thought it was just gonna be, a tent. It was a hut we had to look at.
Mm-hmm. And I
Meanwhile,
see
the
lizard
watchtower is
men, and
burning
stuff
like an
just kind of
inferno
goes on
behind
it.
us, and nobody notices. We're just like, fuck it, it's out of reach.
Not like any of us can put it out.
Yeah,
That's
I was
fair.
gonna try because I have create water, but it only moves 5 feet, so it doesn't really work. I can't continuously move water from the
Oh, yeah,
ocean
that doesn't really
to
work,
put it
does
out.
it?
I tried to fudge it, but I was like, oh, are the ice crystals hanging up? No, they're on the coast. Fuck. All right, I can't do anything with this.
So now what are you guys gonna do?
I mean, question him, I guess. I mean, I was waiting for
Oh.
Gavin and Chewy.
Oh,
Is-
fair.
Yeah.
Adam, are
I'm
you
gonna-
here? Chewy, are you here?
Did we lose the
Steve?
boys?
Yeah, I said I was heading over.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're just waiting on him.
Chewie's just staring at the glowing thing.
Okay.
Well, we have a glowing thing here, so
Actually, yeah, Chewie was getting ready to head off towards that glowing portal thing.
I guess he's just walking off towards the portal alone, or the glowing thing alone.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be us four interrogating once Gavin gets to us. So did you ignore my yell of, hey, Chewy, we got something over here?
Didn't even hear you. He's obsessed with the glowing thing.
Okay, cool.
Ooh,
Shiny.
Why are we like this? Oh my god.
Great.
So,
I guess we'll just wait for Gavin and then we'll
Yeah.
start interrogating.
in the meantime,
save
Relora, or not Relora, Maya's going to ask the lizard person or lizard kid in Elvish if he's okay.
Stabbed in the head, like.
Well,
Right.
Yeah, okay.
but she gave him a potion.
Have we set up the thing where
Oh,
you've
right.
talked
So,
to him, Relara,
wait,
and set up the yes or
which-
no thing?
Which one's right? Like, I don't know which one.
Yeah, which one's yes, which one's no?
Yeah.
How do we set this up? A nod or like a
Yeah, are we
hand
gonna do a
signal
nod or
or
a hand signal?
I was just figuring we'd do a nod or a shake of head.
So like a yeah or a no?
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it just seems the easiest
But
way to do it.
because yeah, I guess we could
Or-
teach him that. 'Cause I don't know if that
Yeah.
would be
I guess
inherent.
you healed
them?
him. I was gonna say he did get stabbed in the head, so his head might not be greatest, but he did get healed. So
Yeah,
Yeah, it's gonna be like, shake your head, yes or no.
he's like,
Yeah, right there, and good thing you took the knife, otherwise the knife is like.
he's a unicorn.
I
So,
found a map
yeah,
of some
okay.
kind.
He's under the understanding that this is yes and this is no.
Okay.
So, are you okay?
No.
Understandable. My name is Maya. I'm gonna keep you safe from these ones. She glares at her friends again. Do you understand?
He says yes.
Is this your home?
He says no.
I want to ask you why.
Gandalf's gonna give Maya a shove and hold out the staff and say, "Do you know what this is?
He says yes.
Is it bad?"
He says no. Oh yeah.
I'm glad we're
oh
not
my
relying
fucking
on your
goodness.
actual.
Does it have a-
Stories, camera just went once.
Is it
Yeah.
is it powerful?
He kind of like shrugs, like he wants to say yeah, but also no at the same time. So he kind of does like a shrug.
Are you my dad?
The kid like looks so confused and shakes his head no.
Are you here? Are you here to hurt? Hurt people?
He looks kind of confused on how to answer that.
I promise I won't let them hurt you. If you say yes. The other lizard people, were they here to invade
Yes.
the forest?
Yes.
Do you know why they were going to invade the forest?
No.
Do you have family here?
He starts crying and yes.
Yeah, they're all outside laying dead.
Not anymore.
Yeah, he's gonna stay. No, Relara, Let's let Relara have it. Relara, do you want to ask him anything?
Hmm. I don't.
Okay. Well, I don't know if we have much use for this kid. I mean, we got the staff. We don't know. We don't know anything.
The
I
staff
mean,
is an odd thing for
he
your
shouldn't
people
go
to
outside the
possess.
tent.
Why do
Yeah.
you have this staff?
Yeah.
It's an odd thing for your people to have. Creatures of destruction, and you have something that causes plants. What's
He
that?
doesn't know how to
Wait,
respond, so he
That's
starts.
right. I was like, wait, that's
He
not a yes or
starts
no question.
drawing on the dirt in the ground in front of him,
Yeah.
and he draws like a bunch of flowers and grass and
Mhm.
trees, and then points at the staff, and then points back at the flowers and trees and
Mhm.
grass that he drew in the ground.
Geno's gonna take the staff and point it down into what he drew and like tap it against the ground.
Nothing happens, but he
Relora's
nods
gonna
that that's
scuttle
how.
over.
Yeah.
Relora's gonna scuttle over beside him, and beside his flowers, she's gonna draw like evil-looking lizard men, and then like go like, ah, and then like muss up his flowers, and kind of go up, and she's like,
You? No.
and then
So
she
he
points down at the flowers and shakes her head, no, like you don't do that kind of thing.
no, he points and he doesn't, but then he points out at the door and nods
Hmm.
that they do that.
And
I'm
Maya's
gonna gently. I'm sorry, Maya. Go ahead.
I wonder if he's.
Maya's just gonna ask, did you, like it points to the staff and say, did you guys bring this
He points at himself and nods.
from home?
And nods again.
Do you live underground?
He shakes his head no.
Were you a prisoner of these lizards as well?
He nods.
And you guys attacked him.
I was gonna say,
How are we supposed to know?
He was that he was cut here close to death. Anyways,
Literally though.
I'm gonna poke him gently with the staff.
He like looks
you, like-
confused.
Maya's
Are you
I
literally
don't
gonna
know. I'm
druid?
swat
trying to
him.
use it.
Are you a
As you
druid?
tried-
We have another druid.
He shakes his head no.
Are you a healer?
He kind of shrugs and confused, like, that's this?
Yeah, I'm just gonna take 5 seconds and say, Relara, did you say druid?
Mm-hmm. Well, he makes plants. He's like.
Chunaka is a druid.
Well, exactly.
And
His,
I'm just gonna start
his
walking
magic
out the door.
kind of reminded me of Chewie, so maybe Chewie would know what his magic is and what he is.
All right, I'm gonna go find Chewie.
Are
And
you
Gavin.
taking the staff with you when you go up there?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to grab it from you.
We have to roll for this because this is
I know.
definitely contested.
Contested strength rolls.
This another strength roll?
Strength?
With
I
my
mean,
12
okay.
strength. Fuck off.
Oh, I have like.
I like how everyone's like
I have 10.
house fighting already.
I rolled a natural one.
Oh,
I
Ooh.
rolled a 15.
oh, yeah.
So I
Yeah, so
just
it's like
doesn't
you
get
go to
that.
grab
Sit
it,
back away, yeah.
trip and fall,
I was gonna say,
roll
like,
out of the tent.
I've been kneeling next to the lizard person since my leg fell asleep, and I just fell out of my face.
As I slowly walk away, I look back and
Yeah.
giggle at you. I no,
I'm just
not
gonna-
giggle. I snicker.
I'm just gonna glare, like that teenage girl glare.
And as I walk out of the tent, I'll look back at the kid and do one of these. Just he might be my father. Still that slim chance.
It's odd that the lizards are taking other lizards prisoner. This is weird, because they're usually taking all the other races prisoner. This is weird. Oh!
And Rollora's actually doing that because she's like remembering things and like punching
Uh-oh.
around in her pockets.
I have something to show you.
Uh-oh.
She starts pulling like all these like little artifacts out of all of her pouches in her jacket because first, God, fucking like the first episode, I think I still have it. She's been collecting artifacts from, remember the first episode
Like
where
runes
there was the
carved on them.
statue where you guys ended up smashing the statue and Rolora was like scuttling around it finding artifacts?
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a broken rock with a symbol. I don't think I need Emblem of the Archmage. I've got a rune stone. Sigil of the Lizard Men. I got another stone. Oh wait,
I
no,
do
that
remember
one
that. You were
isn't
collecting
me.
rocks. Yeah.
Yeah. Broken rock piece with a carving in purple and broken
Yeah, they
rock
were all
with purple
rocks.
carving.
They were
Yeah.
all rocks. Yeah.
So she pulls them all out of her pockets and like lays them on the dirt in front of them.
And just be like, recognize anything?
I don't remember what all the pieces were because I don't have a lot of like detail written in them, but
What was the
I
first
don't know,
one you
maybe
said again?
I have a broken rock with a symbol, which was from early on, and then I have Emblem of the Archmage. I have a rune stone. Sigil of the Lizard Men. And then 2 broken rocks with purple carvings.
So the kid goes like this to show you doesn't mean anyone any harm and goes into the pocket on the side of his shorts and he pulls out a rock that matches one of the purple rock symbols that you have.
Ah!
It's almost like a puzzle piece because when you grab it from him, it looks like it should fit in with the rest.
Two things about that. She goes into her backpack and pulls out, where'd it go? Her forgery kit. Papers, parchment, pens, ink, sealing wax, all that stuff. Takes out the paper, asks if she can like hold the other 2 rocks, puts the rocks together, puts the paper on top of it. This is why you don't have D&D with artists. And does a rubbing of the rocks before she plays around with them or anything. Can she do rubbings of like as many sides of the rocks as she can get?
Yeah.
Onto the paper. And then she folds that paper and like makes sure it doesn't smudge, puts it away. And then she goes about playing with the rock. Can I do all of that?
Oh yeah, definitely. But the kid grabs at one of your pencils and the paper and fills in. He takes all 3 rocks and places them together and then takes your paper and rubs over them and then draws in the missing one and the rest of the symbol for you.
Oh.
Getting an idea. Maya's gonna shake her asleep leg awake, and then she's going to pull out her notebook, the one she's been writing to the goddess in. And she's gonna give him her notebook, a note to an open blank page, and a pen or a pencil, whatever she's using, a quill, and just like I know we won't be able to understand this right away. But would you be willing to write down what you were doing here in your language?
He nods hesitantly.
We're trying to stop bad people from doing bad things. I know it doesn't seem like we're good people right now, but we're trying to help people. We're trying to help those who your friends outside we're trying to hurt. And this might help us stop them.
I have a question.
Okay.
Sorry, don't mean to interrupt, but don't a couple of us have telepathy? Like, why aren't we talking to the kid that way?
Because they still wouldn't understand us. And
Yeah,
also,
yeah.
they're not
we
in
would.
the room.
They
I just
only
came out looking
they
for
only
you and
understand a couple.
Gavin.
Well, he only understands a couple languages, and he only
Yeah.
Okay.
speaks one.
So we've
Copy
got
that.
Relora speaking to him in Undercommon and Maya speaking to him in Elvish.
Yep.
So anyway, she's gonna give the book to the kid and see what he writes, if anything.
This is one bright kid. If like he can listen to two people talk to him in two different languages and then like understand how to say yes or no, it's like
I kind of imagine
good
it's
on
like
the
one of
kid.
those. It's kind of like one of those Star Wars languages where, like Star Wars conversations where, like you'll hear one person talk and then an alien talk back in their own language and they understand each other.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like
Basically, a family reunion because half my family speaks French, the other half doesn't, and then there's people like me who understand French but don't speak it. So like, I'll have them speaking to me in French, and I'll speak to them in English.
that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I also translated, like when I used to work, I've translated for people that use sign language. I've translated for them to other employees. So it does kind of happen, especially if you only understand bits and pieces of languages.
Mm-hmm.
You can kind of flick back and forth, and then, yeah, it's possible. It's just
No,
really weird.
I mean, I'm just saying it's fun.
Yeah, I think it's hilarious.
Do I find Gavin, or I'm sure I don't find Chunaka because he's on his way to the glowy thing.
Yeah, and I thought Gavin was on his way to us, anyways.
Thought so. I
Yeah,
go
I said
for
it
him.
was.
Yeah, Gavin's probably been there watching us the entire time.
Yeah, where are you, Gavin?
And heard that I actually made it there, so
Well, I would think that you did.
I mean, you would see me outside the tent, literally looking for you.
I found a map.
We found a map, and
And
I'll
he
walk
also
up
has
to.
a big shiny scale shield on his arm too.
Oh, well, no, I'm just focused on the map first off. Can I look at the map?
Hands it over.
I guess I'll take a look at the map. It'll show us later. um,
Oh my.
okay. I'm not sure. I don't know these coordinates or whatever we're looking at. That maybe those are mountains or something. But I'll hand it back to him, and as I hand it back to him, oh, what's that? Is that a shield?
Shield.
Looks kind of scaly or something.
It's fancy. It was in the tent.
Wow.
They won't need it.
No, but don't tell the kid that. There's a kid in that tent right there. I think actually maybe we might have saved them. I don't think I think his parents are here, but they were holding him again. I don't know what's going on. Maybe go ask them. But I gotta go find Chewy because I'll show him the staff that's glowing, and see, I gotta go find Chunaka. Maybe he knows
Go
what
in the
this is or
tent
can use it.
expecting a human, an elf, a dwarf,
Yeah, and
anything except a lizard person.
I'll even try and like tentatively, slowly poke Gavin with the staff as well.
Yeah, if you're coming into the tent, Rolora sees the map in your hand. She's like,
Show him. He might be able to help us. He helped me with some
This-
stuff.
Poor kid is getting all this stuff thrust at him.
Corey,
Do this, do this, do this.
Does anything happen when I poke Gavin with the staff before he walks in?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well then, I'm
Yes.
just gonna keep waving it around as I walk off towards the glowy thing, looking for Chinaka and yelling his name. Chinaka! Chinaka! Just fucking annoyingly. Chinaka!
I love how unhinged
Just
he
keep.
is
I'll
there.
just leave the tent and keep working because fuck children. I'm going towards the glowy thing.
Yep.
Yup. Fuck glowy thing.
Don't even need to know what the staff is. Maybe Chinaka knows what it is. Don't care. They'll figure it out for me.
He's kind of standing near it, but staring at the glowy thing, not paying attention to anything else.
Like, how long of a walk is it, Corey?
Not very far. I would say if
Okay.
you, from the huts to there, maybe it's like a 5-minute walk.
All right. Well, you do your DMing thing. We have to cut between the two groups now.
Yep.
We'll wait for you. You're doing something important.
Oh, I am.
You don't look very happy, so we'll wait. Dooby doop doop doo. This walk is so fun, waving the staff around, pounding on the ground. Actually,
Okay.
drop it one time just to see if anything will happen.
As far as you know, it's an ordinary staff.
It's still glowing though, right? Or is it
Nope.
stop
Once the
glowing?
kid let go,
It's
it
not-
stopped glowing.
Oh, okay. Well, still, let me go show it to Chewie.
Sorry, guys, I'm just writing secret notes.
It's all good.
I figured you were ordering a hit on one of your enemies. So, guys, how about that local baseball team?
I mean, you guys can talk about the map if you want to.
Yes, at this point, probably want to take a quick glance at it before handing it over to some strange lizard child that's bleeding from their head.
probably a good idea.
Fucking poor kid.
Mm.
Alright. That's that for that then. Right, so who's doing what and where and what now? Because both Relara and Maya now have messages. Well, Ganimo is out looking for Chewie.
Damn, seriously? I left right before some shit happened? God damn it! I always do that. She brought out her stones.
Yep. That's why suddenly it got really quiet.
Yeah.
Um,
I take a quick glance at the map before I hand it over to the kid, because this will be my first time looking at it other than... Ooh, map, okay.
so basically, the map that you guys are looking at, because you guys stole it from, or took it off of one of the lizardmen, right?
It came out of the tent that I checked.
Right. So on that map, it shows, so far, every city that you guys have knowledge of that's been attacked by them. And then what looks to be a plan of attack on Whispered Hills.
See that. Yeah, it's been in my brain for a long time. Sorry, go ahead. So sorry.
Yeah, so there's no point in even showing this to the kid, because we already know what the map is.
Yeah, it looks like their battle plans.
Those will get stashed.
Sorry.
Do you have anything to do with this? I'll hold up the map to the kid.
He shakes his head.
'Cause I don't know
This
anything
little
that
guy
they've done
make
prior.
stuff, not break stuff.
Laura did
So-
rhyme.
At this point in time, Maya is she takes the notebook back, since assuming the kid's done writing.
Oh, the kid is done writing.
Yeah, and so she'll put it into her knapsack for future investigation. And
Yeah, say Laura
Um,
takes like all the little papers and he's just tuck them into her pockets again.
she's gonna turn to him and be like, "If we let you go, do you have a way to get back somewhere safe?"
He shakes his head, but then he like tries to point out like
Pantomime?
he needs a staff.
Yeah,
draws a staff in the
deal
sand.
with I'll deal with that. Don't you worry. Um,
Going to ask
Gavin.
Chewie what it was. If your magic's similar to Chewie's magic. Because then we have a better idea what kind of person he is. And it's a good thing.
I don't know how the kid would never know.
Yeah.
Well, the kid never got to meet Shinaka, so he'd be like,
Yeah. But she's
Who
more
or
trying
what
to
is this,
convince
Tunaka?
Maya that they're doing something good.
fair, right?
Do you want to? I know this is going to seem like a dumb question given what's happened, but do you want to come with us?
I won't stab you anymore.
That's saying a lot coming from Laura.
so sincere.
The worst two people to walk on upon a
Won't
fucking
stab
lizard
you
man child
anymore.
is me and Lara. Oh, that was gonna be death. I'm surprised they're alive.
Honestly, with that crit,
With that
I
crit,
thought he was
yeah.
dead.
I thought it was
dead
over,
long
like,
ago.
and then
I
if it
thought
came
for
to my
sure
turn,
with
I was
all
just
those rolls.
I was gonna fucking blast it right in the face if he had answered wrong.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
He would have been dead. He
I
This
was
is why
not
you guys can't have
expecting
nice
a nat
things.
20 and then a fucking 4. I was like, oh no.
You do realize that you two are acting like supervillains right now, or we're acting like supervillains at that point in time, right?
we have our reasons.
We have ways of making you talk.
Yeah, right? Like,
Yeah.
get later to the end.
Hey, I went out and I called for other people, so I mean, you know, we're not that bad.
Anyway.
Yeah,
So the
alright,
kid has
anyway,
like
so-
no way to get home if you guys just leave him there, basically.
I'm gonna
How
turn
have
to
I
the
felt
other
for
ones.
killing everybody?
I wish I had heard this.
I'm gonna turn to Gavin because I still trust Gavin at the moment, and be like, we have to take him with us.
Gavin's not. Oh, Gavin is.
Can't really
Gav-
leave it. Is
Sorry?
it him? Do you know it's a him?
It's a him, yeah.
Did
Well,
you check?
It's not like I've looked in deep.
Oh, is it like having to check crocodiles where you actually have to
Spread his legs yet.
your cloaca?
Have you
Never
never
seen like people when checking a crocodile.
We always circle back to cloacas, yo. Always.
I know! It always comes back to the cloaca! Why? Why are we
Oh.
like this?
We are not a cloaca podcast.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes and just be like, we need to take him with us. Just repeat what I said. And just like, I'm done with all you guys. How is Maya the most mature one here?
I don't know, I'm hot flashing from laughing though.
The youngest one. There's stereotypical teenage girl, somehow the most mature and most mentally balanced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which doesn't even make any sense. I don't know how this works. You guys are just that murder hobo.
Yeah. Yep.
And for it to come closer to Gavin, and he'll put his hand over its eyes, and then walk it out the tent.
I was gonna think we were gonna leave
I
it
was
in
like,
here
I
while we
thought
dealt
you
with
were
the
like gonna do
bodies.
something like super evil, and I'm like, oh right, there's a bunch of dead bodies out there that he
That's what I
probably
thought
doesn't
too,
want
because
to
it was
see.
gonna be like covering your eyes so you can't see me, like putting a gun to the back of your head, or like
we
stab me in the head
we
or
all
something.
thought
So I was like,
murderous thoughts,
no.
and it's like no, because he's being the dad of the group.
Yeah.
Right, we cover his eyes from the dead bodies. I got it. Yeah, that's sweet of him. I forgot he's not as much a murder hobo as the rest of you.
Not when he realized he had to be the dad.
Yeah.
Then he had to hang up his murder hoboing ways because wrangling the rest of the murder hobos is enough of a job.
Yeah, you guys are pretty unhinged.
We still get to be murder hobos at times.
Yes.
Like trying not to eat humanoid creatures, Gavin?
So what does Chunaka see, and what do I see as I walk up on him?
Oh, right. So I guess you guys are bringing the kid with you.
Well, they are, but we walked up on the glowy thing first,
That's
so
true.
some
So
shenanigans might happen.
you're with Chunaka, so it's just you and him.
Well, I mean, it took me a while to get to him, so he showed up there first. But yeah,
So as Chunaka is staring at this glowing, which you can only assume is a portal, he is totally enamored by it. But when you walk upon it, and now there's two people staring at it, a cloaked, tall humanoid, you can't see their face because it's covered by their cloak hood, walks out from behind the portal.
This
so
is
the
the guy
portal's
we fought
there.
before.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we see if this is the guy we fought before on the other shore?
It doesn't look like the same person.
Okay.
Their cloak is
Are they
all
friendly?
white.
Does it look like
Kind
anybody
of.
either one of us has seen before?
It doesn't look like anyone or anything that you've ever encountered. They're
Okay.
mysteriously taller.
So they didn't come out of the portal, though. They came from behind the portal.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it a Nazgul?
Pardon?
Is it a Nazgul?
No. As far as you guys know, it cannot be identified. It is just a very
Well,
tall
that was not a
humanoid.
that was not a serious question. The Nazguls
I'm
are the Dark Riders from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, right.
Yes. I'm
Is it-
assuming that Maya and I were following out Gavin because he's
If the
got the
kid's-
kid, and Maya
if the
wouldn't want
kid's
to
going,
be.
Maya is definitely coming with.
Yeah, and then Rolar is just gonna trot along behind you. But how far are we? Like how
Yeah, how long is the distance? You said
far
it wasn't
away?
that far,
Yeah.
but is it like a 5-minute walk? Because
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like a
trolling
5-minute
along a
walk.
lot. Or
Yeah.
okay,
Because of how far Maya and I can see, can we tell that there's another body around the portal that's not one of us?
I'm just gonna point out that if it's daylight, my vision's impaired because it's bright and I'm blinded.
right.
So you would just see.
Relara's probably is too, being a deep gnome.
You guys would have like a hazy glow around you, wouldn't you?
I kind of imagine it as like, you know, when you shine a light in someone's eyes, it was just like that the entire time for daylight for Maya. That's why she wears her cloak all the time.
Makes sense.
Oh, it's defenses.
I would say the sooner, or as you're all approaching, you would see an unreasonably tall humanoid draped in white stood beside this glowing portal hole. And he just goes like this, pointing towards the portal.
I'm gonna turn to the kid and be like, "Do you know what this is?"
I'm
kid
gonna
shakes
walk
his
up to him
head.
and say, "Hi, my name's Ganima. Nice to meet you." And hold out my free hand.
He doesn't, or they, sorry. There's no response and there's no movement.
Can I like inspect it? I do a perception check to look at it more closely as I'm walked up towards it. Does it just look like exactly the
It'll
same?
look exactly the same. White
Sure.
cloak,
Okay.
very clean, not a scuff on it.
I'll walk back and hand the staff to Chunaka and say, "Hey, here, hold this for a second."
Can I cast Mage Hand and try to pull the hood down?
Oh, you guys won't play that game. I mean, you can try.
All right, so Chewie, do you take the staff from me?
No.
That I just found.
No,
You don't.
that's
You
fine.
don't.
No. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a shaman staff, so I won't touch it.
Oh, so you kind of like can see what it is. Do you know what this is, Chewie?
No, I don't. It just looks like a shaman staff, so I stay back.
Okay.
He would know better than most.
I'll walk back up towards the child and like kind of shake the staff in front of him and be like,
You're lucky that my
is this yours?"
The kid nods.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess he can hear me. He just can't see. I guess we're away from the dead people, so you can take your hand off his eyes. Okay. Why do you have your hand over his
Yeah.
face?
Would you
Stop
want
him
to
from
see
seeing
people
all
of
the
your
dead
race
people.
dead all over the place?
Oh, yeah. Well,
It's a good thing he can't understand common.
I'm gonna try and hold out because I'm very wavering about this child. I'm still looking at him weirdly because I don't trust him. I'm gonna hold out his hand and like touch the staff to his hand and see if it glows again.
It doesn't glow just on tapping him.
Like holding it against his hand.
Nothing happens.
Well, I don't know, man. The staff looked cool when he was holding it, so I'll just drop it right in front of him, and then look back at the glowy thing.
The kid picks up the staff, and when he does, it still doesn't glow.
God damn, did I fuck it up?
Oh, come on,
I
D&D,
can't
Neil.
see this. Is Mage Hand a concentration spell, or can I actually talk to Gavin or Ganima while I'm doing this?
I think you can
Doesn't
still do basic
it?
stuff even if it
Yeah.
is concentration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just you can't get like hit or cast another concentration spell.
There we go. So what are you guys doing?
So the figure's just still standing there, like waving us in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm casting Mage Hand to try to pull the hood down.
Oh, that's
Right.
right, yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens.
How?
Sorry, Corey. Everyone's like, use Mage Hand, woo! So I'm using Mage Hand.
It's fine.
I mean, does it work?
Hold on.
If it does help you, I will say that the range of Mage Hand's only 30 feet.
I'm pretty sure we're pretty close to
Yeah,
them.
you're within range. So when you
I
cast
literally
Mage
walked right
Hand to
next
go
to it.
pull his cloak off, or the hood off of his face, a double of him appears, and your Mage Hand goes through.
Interesting. Like, so it's like two people right next to each other, look identical?
Well, as soon as your Mage Hand went through, the other one disappeared.
Ooh. Who's that? Did anybody ask him?
I did. I went up and said, "Hi, my name's Ganima," and then he just looked at me or didn't look at me. I don't know. I couldn't see his face.
Well, did you never think that he might not have been trained like us in the niceties of society and you actually have to ask him what his name is? And not just
Okay.
tell him your name?
Yeah, you're right. All right, hold on. And then I'll look at right at the being, and I'll use telepathy, and I'll say, Hello, my name's Ganima. What's your name?
In multiple voices, but whispers in your head. Both women voices, men voices, and all in between of all sorts of creatures, you hear Whisper Hills is the word.
Wait, Whisper Hill is something. I'm
Is
just
he the
gonna.
only one
I'm,
that hears it, or do we all?
I'm gonna
hear
take
it
a
in our
couple
all
heads?
steps
hear it.
back.
It might
Oh,
help
all
if
of
you
us
don't
do?
hold your hand in front of your mouth while you're
The whole
talking.
that's the point. You're not supposed to hear everything. You gotta figure it out. God damn it.
Yeah. All right.
That's
So
the
all I hear,
point of me putting my
I
hand
take a
over
couple
my
steps
mouth.
back, and I'm like, Whisper Hills. So wait, did it come out vocally, or did it like go into all of our heads?
All of your heads heard that.
Oh, that's insane. So we all individually heard it in our own heads.
And in
I'm just gonna take a
multiple
couple steps back,
languages.
yeah,
In your
and
own,
all
in
that shit.
others,
Oh my goodness.
in
Why
all
would we
different
trust
types
you?
of voices.
The portal take us back to Whisper Hills?
It nods.
Is that where that? Oh shit, guys.
Why would we trust you?
I'm gonna pull out the I've been waiting a long time for this actually. Do you guys remember when we first met my dad in when we met like the Empress and they sent us on this quest?
Yeah.
And remember how they had like a whole board set up with pieces like and stuff all over the map? Well, I took a look at the map and he pulls out the piece with the fucking red X on it. Said, "This is the one from Whisper Hills." And apparently the ones with the red X's are where Lisbon have already attacked or are planning to attack. I don't know which one of those are
Why
right.
just now?
What's that?
Why are you just telling us this now?
I tried to tell you earlier and nobody listened to me. I really did, actually.
I don't remember
Like,
that
I literally
at
brought it
all.
up in conversation and people just brushed it off. I'm just like, okay, I tried.
Or maybe it's just so long ago that I don't remember that you mentioned that.
Yeah, it's all good.
In my
Because we tend to-
defense, it was at the same point that we had met Tullen.
Fair.
Yeah, there was a thirst trap and a second thirst trap with Bernard. So I
Right.
did mention
And
it, but it was
wasn't
like I
was
tried
Dylan
to put it
still
into
with
like
us at that point?
no, this is way beyond that. Yeah,
This is way after Dylan. Okay.
yeah.
Are we going through?
Yeah, I'll try for the
Hey.
third time. Why should we trust you?
No response.
I don't know if bad things are happening in Whisper Hills. Bad things might happen, or we might be going to a bad place. But I'm not getting a good feeling.
Rolora turns to the little lizard dude and then points at the portal and goes,
Whisper Hills?
The kid
Well, I think
nods.
the little lizard
See?
lizard
He
kid
says
still
it's
has
the
his eyes
portal.
covered. Is Gavin still covering his eyes?
I thought he was uncovering him now that we're
Yeah,
past all
after
the
we've
dead
got away
bodies.
from the bodies.
Okay.
He's probably just got it angled towards the portal like, kid, don't turn around.
Don't look back, kid.
I guess I'll hold up like the wooden piece that I have, and I'll ask the thing. Do you know what this is?
There's no response.
I mean, does anybody have any real ties to Whisper Hills besides you, Laura? I know you have ties there.
I grew up there.
So, like, who'd be the first one to go in?
Don't you guys technically have a bounty that you're supposed to like bring back there?
Yeah, but isn't that in
something?
Rizona or something like that?
You're supposed
Or did we
to
get
bring
the
it
quest?
back.
Yeah, we were
Hills.
supposed to go back to the Dark Elves Syndicate.
Oh,
At
that's
this-
right. You were kind
at
of supposed to go
this-
back there too, but
At this point in time,
Yeah,
Maya's
everything
gonna.
kept pushing us forward. I don't remember why you were supposed to double back.
At this point in
Thought we were gonna
time,
do
Maya's
the
going to
quest
sigh, start taking out her backpack, and pulling out a strand of rope, like the full 50 feet. She's going to tie one end to her waist and give the other one to Chinaka, or whoever is close.
Chinaga's not gonna wait. He just wants to dive in.
Okay. Well, he's trying to apparently, but
Of course.
If
As long as the dude can find
yeah.
a tree, he can
If
get home.
Tanaka
Yeah.
dives in, I dive in right in after him.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
So,
I'm just
how much-
going for it.
Let's go!
All three of us run in together. I
I'll
don't know.
take a look back right as I'm diving through the portal. I'll take a look back to make sure, like, I wave Maya on.
No. Actually, if she sees you guys going
Hi.
through,
Shit.
if she sees you guys going through, then she's not going to do it because she wants to look after the kid. But at the same time, she also wants to know what's through this portal. So her plan was to anchor herself to this side with the rope and then go through. But
Gavin can hold it. He's strong.
well, no, because you're charging forward with Shinaka.
Oh, okay.
So
Or
who's the
Oh,
last
sorry,
one
I
to go
think Gavin.
through?
Sorry. It's
I was
I'm gonna
trying to
try.
question the thing as to why we should trust it, and then they ran in.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
did.
it's not going to give us an answer.
And also, the
I-
lizard kid also said that was Whisper Hills on the other side of the portal.
No,
So
no. I asked the lizard kid if he knew what it was, and he said no.
He said yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
he
he
did. Okay, never mind. I misunderstood.
yeah.
I'm gonna just turn to him and be like, "Do you want to go through with us?"
The kid nods.
Maya will offer her hand to it, or to
Let's
him,
go.
and go through with him.
So does that mean Gavin's the last one?
Yeah, and he's gonna have to follow, cause yeah.
He's kind of puts his
Right
head down.
before you go in, only Gavin gets to see this since he's the last one. The cloak figure takes his hood off, and you see Vatir before you fall into the portal.
I don't even know who that is. So
Yeah, wait, who is Vatir again?
Is
Yeah,
that
that
Daddy?
doesn't mean anything to me.
Is that
She gets
Daddy?
so tall.
Hmm?
Yeah, transformed into Vatir.
Yeah,
Dindrain's
it still
daughter.
doesn't help, because what?
Dindrain's daughter.
Remember the itty bitty
the
little
little
fairy
fairy.
that
Oh,
Maya
that we cut
cut
the
a
leg off of?
Bunch
Oh my
Vatir,
god,
yeah.
Vatir. Okay, now I remember.
of murder. The one we cut the leg off of? Yeah, thanks, guys. Thanks.
Yeah.
So this
There was
little
no.
itty
There
bitty
was
thing
no.
was projected as like a really tall creature.
In my defense, because I was the one that cut her
Yeah,
leg
it
off.
was at least like 8
That
feet
was
tall.
an accident. I didn't mean to do that. I
You
was
were
trying to
trying to
help
cut her
her.
out of like a bramble bush or something, I
Yeah,
think.
something like that.
Yeah.
Although I appreciate you guys taking group responsibility for that.
I didn't remember.
When
somebody
you,
cut it off.
I very much remember because Maya feels really bad about that.
when you guys all go through the portal, you end up in the museum of Whisper Hills.
wait, we don't have to pay cover.
Can I look? Can I look around and see if it looks how it looks?
Yeah.
Like do a perception check.
Should this
Oh, it
be
looks
on
100%
roll 20,
the
by the
same
way?
and proper.
Oh,
What's that?
okay.
Should this be on roll 20 or no?
Oh, no, I should change what I'm sharing with you guys, though.
Because I saw the thing change on Twitch, but I can't see it.
There you go.
I still can't see it.
Yeah, we only have the Far Harem map. We
Yeah.
don't have Whisper Hills on roll 20, Carter.
Oh. Hold up.
Yeah, I think it's.
I can see it on the stream. I just
I'm a
can't see
Yeah.
it.
professional.
We just don't have it.
Give me 2 seconds. Dun, 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 dun.
Like, holy fucking actual notes today.
I haven't made a
Nice.
single bloody note because I've been suing Raptor what's going on.
Yeah, it's a bit of a
Too
I take
busy
notes
keeping
when you guys
lizard
are all
kids alive.
talking.
oopsie. I didn't
Notes
do
are
that.
good.
So, I accidentally drew on the map. Professional.
Well, at least it's not a penis.
That's fair.
Ignore the dragging blood marks.
Right? I'm like,
Mhm.
yeah, it ain't supposed to be there. My bad. There you guys go.
Okay. And are we in the middle of this?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a quite a
And
trip home.
I guess I'll just kind of like come in, see a place that I've seen a couple times before, maybe.
That white thing was V3.
Hello.
There's
Whoa, we're
nothing.
home. It's cool.
With
I'll
all
kind
the
of start
echoes in the
walking around the room.
hallways, all of a sudden. What? Yeah? Who? Oh! Safta, Alice, how are you here?
Mm,
Ooh.
it's alright.
And in
So-
front of you is one of the old Bob Stoppers, the one who takes care of the museum.
well, that's good. There's someone alive. I was expecting to come into a town on fire.
Yeah. Well, it's after hours, that's for sure. How did you get it?
You can blame the
Yeah.
little fairy that portaled us here.
Fairy?
Maya's gonna turn to Gavin and be like, "What fairy?"
Oh, you know which one. Their missing leg.
No.
I didn't see a fairy. I just followed Chewie into the
What?
big glowy thing.
There was the
The white
cloaked
thing turned into
figure.
the fairy from before. V3.
What?
Oh, the tall person that wouldn't talk to me?
Yeah. The one who
Huh.
spoke with all the different voices turned into Vitir? Like
Yep.
one-legged Vitir?
Oh,
Yep.
that poor little thing that Maya cut the leg off of? Aw.
It was an accident.
And then
I know. It was an
didn't
accident.
we
You didn't
lose
have
her
to attack the bush.
in a dollhouse at one point?
I think so. Yeah. Oh, in the haunted place that we went to, it was very scary.
Didn't she die?
I'm gonna take a look at the kid and make sure she doesn't understand a word we're saying.
The kid just starts puking.
Yeah,
Oh,
sometimes
that's
portal
lovely.
travel does that.
Just vomiting.
I'm going to jump
Noobs.
back.
Well, I may as well get my mop. I'm just gonna open the doors and you guys can leave unless you plan to be here longer.
Oh,
Is
we got
everything
to
okay here?
goodbye.
I
Is
guess everything's
Elizabeth?
all right. Laura, where is Lysandros?
We
Yeah,
were
we're
hoping
back.
you would know.
Here.
He
was
left to
supposed
come
be
back
here
here.
in town. Yeah, he left us.
Oh,
He told me to continue on with everybody else because that was my task and I was supposed to be a good girl. Well, he came back to town to look after Whisper Hills. What do you mean he's not here? He's supposed to be here. He told me he'd be here.
Oh, Laura. You might want to head back to the castle.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
What happened to Lysandros?
Daughter's off.
Well, he came back here, and then no one's seen him since.
You mean he left again, or is he hiding?
No one's quite sure. He returned, he made a big message, he said everyone was on a very important journey, and that he had business to attend to. Well, the council's been kind of sort of taking care of things on his behalf, but we haven't seen him in months. We haven't seen any of you in months.
Yeah, some weird stuff happened. But we were fighting lizard people. Did you guys see any lizard peoples?
The only lizard folk I see here is this young chap here. That being said, where's Sunshine?
Maya's just gonna hang her head down and not answer.
An
Th-
evil
there-
wizard thing killed her.
Yeah, it was a bad person, and then
Ooh.
Something happened. Tornadoes, and then they were dead.
Oh my. Oh.
And there's probably going to be a lot more dead people if we don't go see the Lords, because Whisper Hills is one of the next places to get attacked.
But, she just like unlocks the door and she like kind of steps back a bit, confused and lost, and you just come back and see me tomorrow during the day or something. I don't quite know how to handle this.
Out of character question. When we left, the place we were just at, the portal place, was that daylight or was that nighttime?
It was coming into nighttime, but now that you're at Whisper Hills, when you go to open the door, it is actually nighttime now.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Before we leave, I'll say, and then when we come back tomorrow, we'll show you the map that we found.
I do like maps. You know I'm good at reading them. Us Bob Snappers, we know our way around the world, don't we?
Well, let's go, Relara. Let's go find Lysandros.
I'm not gonna follow them though. I'm gonna take the lizard kid's hand and be like, I'm gonna take you somewhere safe, okay?
He just nods.
And she's gonna lead him towards the orphanage.
No. Oh, the orphanage.
Damn, I should have kept that fucking. I should have kept that scepter.
I would have fucking killed you. You think I'm joking?
You're lucky I gave it back. It did nothing. I gave it to Chewie. He wouldn't even take it. He's like, it's for something else. I'm like, I can't use it.
Yeah. Remember how Maya used to stab you?
I'd take a stab to keep that scepter. Just go sell it somewhere or something. I don't know.
There's a real brother-sister rivalry here.
Gavin's going to go stomping off towards the castle.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
Yeah, because I
follow
think
him.
that's where we're also heading.
If she goes scuttling off, then I'm gonna follow Relara to find Lysandros.
Am I the
Yeah,
only one
because
not
we're going
to the
probably to
castle?
talk to the council to see where they last saw him, and then if Gavin's going to talk to the council about, the imminent attack, they might as well. We're all just kind of going in the same direction, I think.
Okay, and then Maya's gonna lead.
Just gonna follow because I don't know where I am.
Yeah, Chewie's the only one that doesn't actually know anything about this
that's
town.
right. It's his first time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so he's just gonna like randomly follow.
And then
Bob
Maya's
Stomper
gonna
says,
go to the orphanage.
Bob Stomper just says, "Have fun storming the castle."
Basically. Sweet. Well, you know what? It's almost 5, so we're gonna end it there before you guys actually enter the castle and before you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get to
that's
the
like
orphanage.
the perfect ending spot.
I
It
saw
is.
that happening. Boo.
Yeah,
Oh,
I want a little bit more,
so
but
much.
that's okay.
There's so much more. We gotta play next week because you guys have
yeah,
no
look
idea
at all
the
the
shit.
fucking notes. Like, I've never taken that many actual notes and not just like doofy ass sketches.
What's the sketch you did at the top there?
This one?
Mm.
Oh, it starts on this side. It's of Laura and Ganima going into the tent, and the lizard kid's like, ah! And Laura is just like, oh shit!
Stab,
then-
blink.
Basically, yeah, it's like it lands in its head, and then as it's already falling back from the dagger, she just pops into existence in front of him and fucking like donkey kicks him down. And then
Oh my
she's standing
God.
on him, and when Cora's like, "Where's the dagger?" Shoop.
Got it.
You realize that kid's gonna have to go through years of therapy before he's over that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yup.
Like-
All the therapies, including physical therapy, to get his motor functions back.
I'm surprised you guys didn't actually kill the kid. I wasn't sure how you
I
guys were gonna
know.
get extra
was
information.
very
out of
I
that.
was
surprised.
so scared when I rolled such high numbers. I was like, "Oh fuck! I just killed this kid by accident."
If the kid had fought back, then Ganima would have literally just walked up and blasted him in the face. Because I was
Yeah.
as soon as I heard he was prone, I'm like, oh, he's ours. Like, he might be my dad. But then I was like, oh, Hyla did say. Like,
If
I don't
he
know,
was,
last
if
round or
he,
2 rounds ago,
He's
she's
alive,
like,
but he's half
know,
power.
not
That's a
all
lot of
children are your dad. And that kind of stuck with him. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to ask him once. And I'll look him right in the eyes. And if I feel bad, I'll blast him. If I don't, yeah, I'll have to keep an eye out.
Fuck.
if he was our dad, I doubt he would have let us stab him.
I know. He just
Yeah,
has some
there's-
kind of
Yeah.
post-traumatic stress disorder with Toby or whatever the kid's name was. Turned
Daddy
into my
issues.
dad.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna get the extra information to you guys that you need before
Yeah,
you go
with
back.
that
I was
crit
like, you keep
and the
going back
Ganima
with
slowly
no
walking up
info.
to him, I was just like, oh, he's gonna die. And I'm like, listen to Hyla.
So the kid is your method of giving us extra information. The kid who can't talk to us.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'd say
we'll
you
find
guys
somebody
gained
in
a lot
Whisper
of
Hills
extra
that-
knowledge that you wouldn't have had prior.
Yeah, we'll find somebody in
Because we
Whisper
did
Hills that'll
figure
help
out a
us.
way to talk to him. Like, at least he
Mhm.
understands enough of us so we can kind of, like,
Yeah, don't shock you.
Yeah.
or like, you understand enough words to get your point across. And then he can just answer yes or no.
Yeah, we
And
still
then we
found a
draw
way of
pictures.
communication.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
I just find it funny that Corey wants to give us more information. So she gives us a kid who doesn't speak any of the language, or barely speaks a couple of the languages that we talk.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you weren't here for the first campaign where half the storyline is hidden in shit that we all just walked past. So the fact that our information comes from a thing that we can't really communicate with, kind of par for the course.
Yeah, I would say it was a 1/3 chance that kid would live, and they did. So
Yeah, because before you
thing.
guys like wouldn't check anything, you wouldn't go through it. You guys would never even
No.
check for clues or investigate. I'm like, oh, they're missing everything.
There's almost never checking for treasure either.
We also
I
didn't
know.
actually.
And then I just randomly dive into a portal.
Mm-hmm.
he
I
said,
mean,
"Fuck the dumb shit. We're not getting any information." Whee!
Yeah,
If-
we're done
if-
here.
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
didn't, then Maya was going to. Let's be honest. But I can't think of what I was gonna say now. Sorry.
I feel so bad for Rolara because she's so. Not only is she traumatized the fuck after encountering the chieftain, then there's the sub chief, and now she's back home hoping to find
Lysandros
Lysandros,
is
and
not
someone's
here,
asking
yeah.
where he is.
Yep. Yep.
Fucking
Daddy,
Rolara's
daddy,
going
daddy,
through
daddy.
the ringer. Like, damn. And meanwhile,
Yeah.
Ganima and Maya are having like the family issue of they're realizing they're related, and their dad is a notorious fucking shit. It's good times.
Yeah, it's more and more to come.
Oh,
Gavin?
and I'm gonna say, just because that Corey's comment made me think, as Relora is leaving, because she's clearly panicking that nobody knows where Lysandros is, she pulls out Sir Wellington III, and she's like cuddling him, being like,
Don't worry, we'll find him. We'll find him. Don't worry, we'll find him.
and she's
Don't
like
worry, Daddy's
holding
home.
him
Don't worry, Daddy's
while
home.
they go to the castle.
Oh, poor Sir Wellington III. And Rolara.
Yeah.
You guys have been through some shit.
Is Relara gonna murder us all in her sleep when she finds out that Lysandros is dead?
Will she find out if Lysandros is dead?
Yeah, Lysandros is
Yeah.
dead.
I don't know.
I never.
Is he?
I didn't know that.
Nobody knows, and nobody knows how Relora. Because Dylan and I actually talked about that, about what would happen with Relora if something happened to Lysandros,
Mm-hmm.
because she was basically him and Sunny were basically her like ties to sanity, because they're the first ones that she met after all the stuff with the chieftain. So that'll be fun.
Ganima's gonna,
Yeah, I was actually hoping. Sorry, Mike. Go ahead.
I was jokingly gonna say because Relara's been the closest to Ganima since then. So Ganima's now gonna be your tie to sanity, in the case we're all
think
kind of
so.
screwed.
And Last Light, Ben was into that.
Yeah, 'cause
He was brought up
Ganima-
a psychopath, basically. Like he had to be.
Pretty much.
So he ties right
bonded
into
with
that.
all of her
Last Light,
little
what's that?
crazy
Oh,
stuff.
can I get a little something out of that? Maybe.
Yeah, he's given her eyes to put in Their
Yeah.
Wellington, made
Oh,
Sir
that's
Wellington
right.
necklace. They're
Yeah.
Man, you
She's
guys
kind
have
of
been through
building,
some
like-
crazy shit.
Yeah, she's kind of building a secondary family, so that's kind of good to compensate for the loss of Lysandros.
Yeah,
She might not go
add a
completely
character.
crazy.
I think like I was really hoping for Lara would stick around because I thought she might just run off into the fucking woods and just be like, "I've lost my Lysandros. I have no reason to live." Ah! And Shadow have to make another character. Be like, "Yep."
Oh,
I
I
didn't
wish I could
think
tell
that
you
she's
guys
gonna-
more, but I can't.
I didn't think she was going to run
all
off, but
good.
I thought she might just turn into the thing that hides under your bed and you know comes out at night.
Oh, she already hides under the bed or crawls on the ceiling.
Kinda
and
already-
all
yeah.
the-
Yeah, yeah,
Kinda
or
what
it
crawls
was.
on ceilings of carriages and what have you. Nothing more terrifying than little sea monkey gnome assassin thing.
Also, I'll just point out we're still streaming.
Yeah, I know. I thought I'd give
Yeah,
Yeah,
everyone
we
a
gotta
little
get
extra
Lara a
insight.
little like dagger boots as well. You know, like in some movies where like a dagger will shoot out the front of the boot.
Oh my god, or at the back.
That'll really help her climb on the ceiling a lot better. Yeah.
Oh god, that'd be
Oh
terrifying.
god, could you
And do
imagine
improvise,
R'hllora
like,
with like
attacks and
spider
stuff?
climb?
Oh my god.
Then there'd be
No.
no stopping her.
Oh my god, that'd be terrifying, actually.
Just crawls on the roof and just
She's just gonna.
falls to the ceiling like a little.
She's literally
That's
turning
so
into the
dumb.
ghost from The Ring. I don't know why I'm
God.
obsessed with the. I don't know why I'm obsessed with The Ring lately, but
What
It's
is
terrifying.
I just want to know how Chewbacca spider climbs with flip flops.
It just works.
He's
They become
so
very
big.
sticky.
Can you like you
Yeah.
you wake up and all of a sudden there's a giant fucking Sasquatch above you. You're like, "Ugh!" Like no.
I'm also thinking
Nice.
he's like spider climbing through a dungeon, and the guards are there like, there are cobwebs on my head. Jag.
All the furs is hanging down. Oh my
Oh, that's
god,
funny. That's funny right there.
that is
I guess
pretty
they'll
good.
stick if they're like size 43 flip flops.
Oh my god, and his ray
You know, 'cause
bans.
They're
One
monsters.
falls off, knocks out the guard, and she was like, never mind.
It works.
Goes and collects
And it'll
it.
back out.
Yeah. Hey, flip flop flinging. Improvised weapon.
Oh my
like your
God.
mother
Damn
used
big.
to do. Like
Yeah.
Mom used to do.
Mm-hmm. Just like Mom used to. Wah! Right around the corner. Wah!
Hey, it's
right in
the
the head.
best spider killer ever.
Gotta get the chocolates.
God. Okay, well, on that note, we're going to end it, but we'll probably be back unless some of you can't make it next Sunday. I'd like to start making a
Um,
regular thing if possible again.
I'm not booked for work. What do you
I heard an
talking about?
and then nothing.
yeah.
Yeah, about that.
About that.
I'm gonna be out of town. Not that that's any different than any normal, but I'm gonna be out in Tunis where there's no cell service.
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We'll
I
have to,
will
like,
be here.
we'll have to find
you know-
something for Chewie to put himself into.
He's waiting for the guards to leave while he's spider climbing.
Oh my god. Just spider climbing all through Lysandros' castle? Jesus Christ. Just terrifying.
Well, that's what we could do. Is he could even be
This-
like, looking around the outskirts of Whisper Hills, like the nature stuff, to get a
Oh,
look
that's
at
true.
the plants and trees.
Yeah, because next week all we're gonna do is just wander around town, and usually when we wander around town, he does his own thing anyways.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. I bet he'd love to see the orphanage.
What?
Nope.
The orphanage.
Yeah, the orphanage is actually built
Oh, yeah,
around.
it's
giant
never been
tree,
described to
tree.
you.
Uh,
Yeah, I'll have to
Mhm.
describe it to you when you come
Yeah.
into it, because
it's like a living tree, right?
Basically, yeah,
Yeah,
it's super cool.
because
kind of
what was
picturing-
Abraxas? Was she a druid as well?
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, because
I was kind
Abraxas
of-
built the orphanage.
Yeah, it's
I was kind of picturing Chewie going into the castle with everybody else, turning around, looking somewhere, and that they're all just gone. And so he spends all of next session trying to find everybody. Just
Right.
wandering through the castle.
I have
Guys?
the
I
Yeah,
just
the
picture this
halfway
whole
house remember.
Scooby Doo thing where like he's walking down a hallway and we're all going like in and out of the doors behind him and he turns around and nobody's there.
well, yeah, because you guys would all know your places in there. He'd be like,
Trying to find us and we're just like Scooby-Dooing all around him.
So just a question for lore knowledge, I guess. Like, how long actually have we been gone? Just like, is it the 3 year, 4 months, or is it more like 6?
You guys have now probably been gone at least almost 6 months.
God,
See, we spent 3 months in that haunted house.
Yeah.
goddamn haunted house. A couple of days equals 3 months.
Right?
That's Raven
Are you
loft
saying
for
it's been
you.
6 months since we first left
Yeah.
Whisper Hills?
So I guess we're playing next week. And Chewie will
It's
just be
been
on his
6
wild
months,
adventure
but we've
on
only
his own.
experienced like 3 of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You'll be around Shadow next week?
Yep.
Okay.
Sweet.
Because I'm not going with them, since we don't know where Adam has to go once he's done in Winnipeg.
Okay.
So it's just easiest for me to stay here.
It could end up in Quebec or Nova Scotia
Well,
or
I-
Brunswick.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
less a question of
also,
are you going
My
with them,
body's
and more
tired from
like
traveling.
it was more a question of do you have any cons coming up and stuff?
I'm not doing most Comic Cons just because they don't fucking do anything for me.
Gotcha. Okay.
Corey and I were gonna try to do some markets this year.
Yeah, we are. This summer. I got a couple already
Yeah.
planned for us.
Sweet.
Alright, I
Okay.
guess we should end our stream too.
Yeah, we should end our stream. Sorry.
Alright, bye everybody. We'll see you next Sunday, but minus.
Howdy!